Hello YouTube, Spade here, and here's yet another UUNU match, and this is against Silver3358, and this is for his 100 sub special. So congrats dude, and be sure to check out his channel. But anyways, let's get to this game. So I lead off with Driftblim and he leads off with Frost Slash. Oh my gosh, BL. Anyways, a note to myself, do not use this Driftblim against other YouTubers who watch your videos, cause this happens again. Anyways, I switch into my Nidoqueen to take the Thunder Punch, and it's my physical wall anyways, and I go for Stealth Rocks on the switch, cause I wanna punish that Frost Slash, and I switch into my own BL, Raikou, so we are both cheating here. He goes for Spikes, I go for Discharge, and I get the Parahax, but it really didn't help me, cause I am able to outspeed this Frostlass anyways. But yeah, he goes for Taunt, I go for Discharge, cause I just wanna take this Frostlass down. And the third Discharge will take it down, and he was able to only to set up two layers of spikes, so that's pretty good for me. And this was a misclick here. I missed my Toxic, and his Marowak misses his Stone Edge, I guess, predicting my switch into Driftblim. But yeah, I set up my Reflect now, he goes for EQ. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take this, but he gets a crit, and that's kinda annoying. So I go into my Driftblim now, and I'm not gonna fall for this again, so I go for Will-O-Wisp, but I miss. But luckily the second one hits, and he goes for T-Punch, and it does precisely 100 damage. And I was really thinking he would switch, cause he's not doing anything to me. But apparently he doesn't feel like switching, so let's go Nidoqueen. And yeah, he T-punches, it does nothing to Nidoqueen, so since he has his Spikes ups, I'm gonna set up mine. So he switches into Miltank, and I go for a layer of Toxic Spikes. And he's going to set up his rocks now, and I just go for second layer, because if this Miltank is a heal beller, it's gonna be really useful to have those Toxic Spikes up, because I can get a free turn every time he uses heal bell and switches in and out. So yeah, he switches into Marowak, but I just go for Roar, and I roar him out into the Hitmonchan, and with the burn he's not gonna do anything to me. And he goes for CC, so he doesn't have EQ or Ice Punch, so that's pretty good for me. I have EQ, and after the defense drop it's gonna be an easy KO. And the Hitmonchan goes down. And now he goes into Marowak again, and predicting the EQ again, I go into Driftblim. And yeah, he goes for EQ. And I just go what the fuck boom, cause this Driftblim isn't really that useful to me anymore. I didn't get a chance to trick anything. So yeah, Marowak goes down, that's pretty good for me. And he goes into Spiritomb now, and I go into my Nidoqueen, and he goes for Shadow Ball. It does a decent chunk, and I just go for Roar, and I roar him out into his last, which I haven't seen, and that's Milotic, and I get it poisoned, so that's really good for me. And all the rest of his teams are walls, Milotic, Spiritomb, and Miltank. So yeah, I have all those things poisoned, so that's pretty damn good, and I can just let Nidoqueen take a hit, and he serves me to death, so I can get a safe switch into my Ludicolo. But unfortunately for me, he has the Toxic, so that kinda blows, and I go for Sub. After turn effects, and now he switches, he goes back into Spiritomb, and I go for Lead Seed, but I miss. And that's kinda annoying. So I set up my Lead Seed now, luckily it hits, and he goes for Shadow Ball, but it doesn't even break my sub, because this Ludicolo is max HP and max special defense, and apparently his Spiritomb is really bulky. So I'm gonna switch now, even though I have my sub, and I go into Dunsparce, cause I know he's gonna go for Shadow Ball again, so I can just absorb it. And I just wanna take this Spiritomb down, cause it kinda walls my Dunsparce. And I go for Swagger, and yeah, this is my never used Jirachi. This uses the same set that Xenon uses on his Frostlass that I use on my Jirachi. So I went for Swagger, and he hit himself in Confusion, and the Lead Sheet and the Toxic are gonna take down the Spiritomb. So he goes into Miltank now, and he goes for T-Wave, so sub would have been really nice now. But yeah, I miss my Swagger. And yeah, he goes for Seismic Toss, does precisely 100 damage. And now I hit my Swagger, so that's good. I got some Poison Fusion hacks going on. And yeah, these after-turn effects are annoying. And he gets confused and hits himself in Confusion, and I get up my sub. And because this, like you can see, this Dunsparce has 404 HP, so I am able to make Substitute with 101 HP. So his Seismic Toss won't be able to break my sub, so that's really good. And yeah, I went for Swagger there again, and now he has +4 attack, but he can't even use that in his advantage, so that's really good. And he goes for Milk Drink, gets his HP back, and I go for Psych Up, so now I have +4 attack, and I can use that with my Body Slam. And he's gonna snap out of the Confusion, which kinda sucks. It breaks my sub, and I go for Body Slam, +4 attack, and that's gonna do a lot to the physically bulky Miltank, and after the Toxic it goes down. So now he's down to his last, which is the Milotic, and he goes for Recover just to get some HP back. And I go for Body Slam, and that does quite a lot, even though he has the Marvel Scale ability. And yeah, it's a 2-hit KO, so that's pretty impressive, I would say. And he goes for Surf. I'm sure I can live this, but my HP keeps going down, 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 and that's a crit. But I still survive it with 11 HP, and I go for Body Slam, and my Milotic goes down, and that's the game. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you. I reached 777 subs yesterday, which is awesome. But now to the question of the day. The version mascots for Pokemon Black and White came out a few days ago, kinda out of nowhere. I don't think there were any leaked scans or anything, so today I'm gonna ask you, what do you think about these new legendary Pokemon, Reshiram and Zekrom? Apparently they are the international names as well. The black one looks like a uber mecha Garchomp, and the white one is like a furry dragon with something between its legs that people find disturbing. But anyways, the white one is the mascot of the black version, and the black one is the mascot of the white version, which is cool. And the US versions are gonna come out next spring, 2011, which is sweet. I don't know when they are gonna come out in Europe, but anyways, probably a few months later. But so, leave comments about the new Ubers, and I will see you guys next time. Spade is out. Peace.